The Mortgage Minute today being brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You got the phone, make the call. S&P 500 now up 10 points. I think we might be going in the wrong direction, but who knows where we will end today. And every day at this time, OBMMI, they provide the most comprehensive, accurate, timely, and interactive analysis of pricing ever conducted in the mortgage industry, calculated from actual locked rates with consumers across 35% of all mortgage transactions nationwide. 30-year conforming loans yesterday, they were up a little bit, locking at 6.298. 30-year jumbos yesterday up a little bit, locking at 6.367. FHA up, locking at 6.217. USDA, that's the zero down payment most of the time for rural areas, 6.23. That was up a bit. And the 30-year VA loan, as always, the best loan on the market for those that earned it, 5.887, down a little bit. This does not tell us anything about what people might have paid for points to get lower rates, which I shared with you. How to do that, rsrbuydown.com. rsrbuydown.com will show you exactly how to do that. 5 different ways of getting lower payments. The 10-year Treasury is up 1 basis point now. The mortgage-backed securities are down 11 basis points, which means mortgage rates are up just a little bit today. And surprise, surprise, I don't know, we probably have that sound here somewhere.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Conference Board CEO Confidence Index, first quarter CEO Confidence Survey, which is comprised of 142 CEOs that were surveyed during the second half of January, showed that CEOs remain cautious on the economy in 2023. The index came out at 43, which is above the 32 in the fourth quarter, but still below 50, which means there were more negative responses than positive. Some of the notable stats, 93% of CEOs reported that they are preparing for a recession in 2023, although most think it will be brief and shallow. 55% of CEOs believe that a global recession is the greatest challenge for their companies. 37% of CEOs expect to expand their workforce over the next 12 months, down from 44% in the second quarter. 50% said they are reducing hiring plans, including selective hiring freezes. So the CEOs out there, they're not quite as confident. And ironically enough, it just drives me bananas. Janet Yellen out there misleading the people once again. So Janet Yellen's comments out there yesterday coming out saying, well, you can't have a recession when you've got a 3.4% unemployment rate. Well, Miss Yellen, maybe you ought to be listening to Ron Siegel Radio, because we tell you on a regular basis, recessions 100% of the time start when the interest rates are at their lowest level, not when they're at the highest level. 100% of the time. You never get a recession starting when the unemployment is at the peak. Take a look back and just look at some of the numbers. I mean, you don't have to be a rocket scientist, Miss Yellen. You don't even have to be a good economist. All you have to do is look at history. It'll tell you all these things. I had the charts. I'm going to share them with you later on our social channels. That's the Mortgage Minute, brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make a call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990.